Hello and welcome. All righty. Today's day five. So, day five is what still holds value in times of disruption. Hmm. So, welcome back. Over the last few episodes, we have talked about instability, disruption, fear, the emotional weight of living through a major change. Today, I want to bring us something steadier. Because when everything feels like it's shifting, one of the most important things we can ask is this: what still holds value when the old rules fall away? Not just financially, but humanly, emotionally, and spiritually. In times of disruptions, it's easy to assume that everything is uncertain, but that's not actually true. What's uncertain are structures, what's changing are the systems. But there are things that don't lose value, even as the world rearranges itself. And those things are quieter, less flashy, and often overlooked. One of the most enduring forms of value right now is adaptability. Not the kind that comes from pushing yourself harder, but the kind that comes from being willing to learn, adjust, and release what no longer fits. Adaptability is not weakness, it's intelligence. Rigid systems break, living systems respond. Another form of value is increasing, not decreasing, is presence. The ability to listen, to stay with the discomfort, to notice what actually happens instead of reacting to imagined futures. In a world, in a world moving at high speed, presence becomes rare. And what is rare becomes valuable. There is a deep value in discernment. Not everything that changes is an emergency, and not every opportunity is aligned. Not every fear deserves your energy. Discernment is the skill of knowing what matters and what doesn't in real time. This cannot be automated, it cannot be rushed. It grows through reflection and not pressure. Spiritually, one of the greatest values right now is an inner coherence. When your thoughts, emotions, values, and actions are in relationship with each other, you don't need certainty to be coherent. You don't need guarantees. You need alignment. And alignment becomes a kind of shelter when external systems wobble. This is where I want to name something gently. This 7-day series you're listening to is not just information. It's an invitation to slow down, to reorient, and begin living inside the change instead of being knocked around by it. For some of you, this may be enough. Pause, reset, a moment of clarity. For others, what's coming up may feel like it's more structure, more continuing, sorry, and a place to land. Because understanding change is one thing, living it day by day, week by week is something else. If you're feeling the pull, I want you to know this. In March, I'm opening a 3-month container for this who want to go deeper. It is designed to help you live what is shifting, not just think about it. There will be a gentle structure, reflective book workbooks, and weekly guidance. Yes. And a steady rhythm you can lean into. No pressure, no rush, no forcing. Just a supportive space to integrate what's unfolding in your life. You don't need to decide anything right now. Just notice what's stirring. Because value in this moment is not about chasing the future. It's about becoming steady enough to meet it. So, as always, let's close this with a grounding reflection. You can say this softly to yourself. I invest in what supports my becoming. I honor what is steady within me. I trust that what truly matters will remain. Let me repeat that. I invest in what supports my becoming. I honor what is steady within me. I trust what truly matters will remain. Yes. In the next and final episode of this series, well, it's not the final episode, but in the next and the final episode of the series, we'll talk about how to prepare without panic, how to move forward with wisdom and not fear. Until then, stay close to what feels real. That's where the true value is and lives. So have a blessed one. And no, I don't go back and record this. I do it in one take because I want you to see things happening as I do it. And have a blessed one, everyone. Bye-bye.